race winners, any winners, post pictures of you with the models and trophies and whatnot, but do not post our checks on the internet. Stop it!
And to the person out there, if you know the person out there that stole from IFO, a pox upon your family, and I hope your kids are born ugly. All right, import fans, it is time for the recap as we have landed back in the New Orleans airport here in Louisiana. And what a hell of a weekend it was. I don't know where to begin. We have a wreck. How do you want to describe the wreck of that super nice driver, Abraham? What's the best way to describe how fast
he
hit the wall?
He didn't just hit the wall at 170. He hit both walls. He hit the left wall, then he hit the right wall, and the badass that he is, he gets out and takes his money and his trophy, and he's thanking his teammates, and he's already planning to build before World Cup finals.
Yeah, you never want your race car to look like you're playing bumper bowling, hitting both sides, but he did. And he did lose consciousness from what I understand, but he got right out of it and went and did a freaking interview with us, which we are very grateful for. And most importantly, we're glad you're safe. Vehicles be replaced, people can't.
That's ImportDPS in Philadelphia.
Speaking of DPS, let's pull up some other random initialisms. Some racers got DQ'd, right?
3 cars left in FIP, Force Induction Pro. 2 of the 3 racers got DQ'd because they were not within safety requirements. I don't know exactly what they were missing. One guy said he just fessed up. Yeah, I'm missing everything. Whatever, you got me. Technically, there's only 1 winner due to that, but we paid out all 3. Those guys, they really, really, really wanted to race, though. They did decide to do a foot race, and we had a lot of fun with that. This was in the rain, a 60-foot race, and the winner of it all actually won the foot race, too. So he got a bonus $200 on top of his $1,200. So, yes, we paid out $1,900 total for that class, and I hope they had a good time. So congrats to those guys.
See, that's really cool. Throw a little extra cash at them. It's a sign of appreciation. A trophy or 2 went missing. I think somebody got sticky fingers and took a trophy they weren't supposed to deserve. I'm going to put Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery Detective, on that one.
Guys, if you ever see somebody stealing import face-off trophies, sponsor banners, whatever, do us a favor, videotape it. Send us the video. We'd love to put people on blast that deserve to be put on blast. And we just need your help. We can't be everywhere, so get those shots and send it to us.
Be our Detective Pikachu. So this was the biggest event, biggest turnout in 7 years?
Yes, this is our 7th annual event.
Awesome. 7 years, biggest one. Thank each and every one of you out there in YouTube land for guys that showed up. We are very appreciative. You're the reason this happens. When it came down to the car show, a lot of really, really just impressive vehicles. Best of show went to, not surprisingly, the crowd favorite. When we started asking people, who do you think should win best of show? Because there's a set number of judges that it's very subjective within the objective categories. So we started asking, hey, who should win best of show? Who do you think should win best of show? And the person who got the most votes, which makes it feel like the judges weren't wrong, was Chris Litt. Chris, great job, best of show, awesome car.
That's his real name, Chris Litt?
Chris Litt, yeah. It sounds kind of like now on tour with Pitbull in Miami, Chris Litt. But no, his name is Chris Litt. And he's got a super cool Subi BRZ.
By the way, Chris Litt was kind of positioned over near the stereo guys that were demoing. Stereo guys, we're gonna have to figure this out next year. Hey, I want you all to have fun. I enjoy stereo too, and a lot of people do. There was a lot of people over there listening to your demos and the music and whatnot. I had to refund $750 worth of vendor fees to the vendors because you stereo guys were having too much fun with your stereo blasting. It's okay. But next year we have to figure it out. I want everybody to have a good time, and that's kind of hard because sometimes you're going to upset some people. I'm thinking set up in the same spot. We're going to put the vendors on the other side. Whenever you set up, though, face your speakers towards the highway, not towards the vendors. All right, guys? Do that, and everybody will have a good time. If you don't do it, we're going to have to completely cancel all the stereo demos. So hope you're paying attention. I'd appreciate it if you abide next year, and everybody will have a good time.
Yeah, that's what we want everybody to be happy. We love you guys for what you do. We just want everyone there, because it is a family event, to be happy, and we want to be able to communicate without having to use flashcards because we can't hear each other. So, speaking of, you had to refund $750? Yeah, which was, we thought, okay, you know, a little bit of a hit.
I want to keep them happy, keep the vendors happy too.
But then, so we're on the plane, getting on the plane to head home in New York. And it's Cliff, person in the middle of us, and then myself, and the guy in the middle who for some reason wanted to sit in between two dudes. Cliff gets an email 10 minutes before the flight is set to take off. We've already boarded, we're in there, we're buckled up, etc. They're about to tell us when the things come down, make sure, you know, give oxygen to yourself before the kids. And Cliff gets an email from his credit card company that a few pennies of possibly an unauthorized charge. How much was it?
$8,659 was charged on my American Express credit card. By budget rental car. We did not crash the car. We're gonna figure this out. Don't know what's going on, but I want my $8,600 back. I really do.
That was not... You know how much fun we could have with $8,600 besides paying off some...
That's a lot of shrimp cocktails.
That's a lot of shrimp cocktails. You know how many Choco tacos?
Oh, $8,600. That's like 8,000 Choco tacos.
I'm salivating. I'm gonna have to pause this video to wipe up the drool. Yeah. Oh, and something really cool is I get to meet the ghostly Aki, Ghost Boy Aki, Ghost Boy Aki,
Mr. Ghost Man,
Mr. Ghost. I got to meet him. Who was kind of he was kind of a bad boy, maybe.
Dude,
last
Mr.
year,
Ghost guy, I'll be honest, I don't keep up with all motor guys. I still accommodate you. We have a class for you. I had no idea how big you were. When I go over to your pit area and I see people just wanting to take pictures with you, they want your autographs, props to you, dude. You're pulling it off. You're doing a great job. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, so we did an interview with him. He turned controversy into commas in his bank account. So props, can't hate on you for that, man. You could teach Donald Trump a lesson, and we have that interview on video, so that should be coming up soon. So yeah, overall a success. This weekend only cost Cliff an extra $8,600. Why am I laughing at that? That's not funny at all.
There's more to that. Okay, no, yeah, that's just for this weekend. Okay, $8,000 for the rental car, $10,000 for the Lamborghini clutch, $10,300 in bank fraud. Guys, when you win, do not take a picture of your import face-off check and put it on the internet. Don't do that. Yes, somebody in California got my routing number, my bank account number, started doing ACH deposits for 10 weeks. Didn't catch it until 10 weeks later. And yeah, they got us for a good, not the full 10-3, we got a lot of it back, but it's still a significant amount in the 5 digits. So please, race winners, any winners, stop doing that. Post pictures of you with the models and trophies and whatnot, but do not post our checks on the internet. Stop it!
And to the person out there, if you know the person out there that stole from IFO, a pox upon your family, and I hope your kids are born ugly. We'll see you next time, guys. See you in Seattle.